Okay.
Perfect. I'll go ahead and start the video.
Hello and welcome to Pali Mountain. We are thrilled your child will be attending Pali Institute. The following video is designed to give you a good overview of our program and answer any questions you may have. Each child's visit at Pali will be unique and exciting as they gain a better appreciation for the environment around them. Our goal at Pali is to open up a whole new world of education for students and provide a unique learning experience that extends beyond the classroom walls. Our innovative curriculum and professional staff give students the thrilling opportunity to touch, see, and experience what they learned here in these scenic mountains. Safety is our #1 priority at Pali. Trained medical staff are available around the clock to keep our students happy, healthy, and safe. Emergency services are located just minutes away. We thank you for giving us the opportunity to share our teaching environment with your child. If there are any other questions you need answered after watching the following video, please contact your child's school, visit our website, or call us. In this video, we will cover accreditation, location, staff, mountain weather, parent pack, medication, communication and visitation, mail, camp store, frequently asked questions. So let's begin. Accreditation. Pali Institute is a leader in outdoor education and is extremely proud to be the only outdoor education program to be accredited by both the Western Association of Schools and Colleges and the Association for Experiential Education. As such, we are held to more than 100 standards and guidelines, and we also adhere to an experiential model of learning. Pali Institute maintains strict standards for education, program governance, and operations management. Location. Pali Institute is located in the San Bernardino Mountains near Lake Arrowhead, within 90 minutes of Los Angeles, Orange, and San Diego counties, and 3.5 hours from Las Vegas. Our
Luis,
74-acre property
yeah.
is gated
We
and
don't, we
surrounded by
can't see
beautiful
anything. I'm
mountains.
not sure we're supposed to be seeing anything.
Oh,
We
let me.
just see the logo. That's all we're saying.
Oh, nope, I see it. I apologize.
Step.
Let's see. It's this one. Is that better?
Staff. Yes,
Oh,
thank
I
you.
apologize.
Education staff provides 24/7 supervision and instruction. In addition to having a highly experienced and a minimum of a bachelor's degree, our staff has a great passion for life and an endless love for teaching. We only hire the best educators, and our staff must complete a rigorous 2-week training before beginning work at PAL. Instructors also hold current certifications in CPR, first aid, and ropes course facilitation. Trained medical staff are available around the clock to keep our students happy, healthy, and safe. With the Pali Institute team in place, your child is guaranteed to have the time of their life. Curriculum. At Pali Institute, we offer a customized program to suit your school's requirements. While the majority of our students are in 5th and 6th grade, we offer programs for grades 4 through 12. Educators can choose a 3 to 5 day program and then select from our 30+ class modules, which are divided into 3 categories: outdoor education, science, and leadership. A full day schedule at Pali Institute consists of 5 modules, each 90 minutes in length. Some modules can be selected as double sessions, 180 minutes, or a more in-depth learning experience. All classes align with California, Nevada, and Arizona state standards. Accommodations. Our authentic mountain cabin environment accommodates up to 500 guests, with each cabin housing up to 11 students and 1 Pali Institute instructor. Students sleep in cabins featuring solid wood built-in bunks, radiant floor heating, and unlike other science camps, 2 to 3 full in-cabin shower and bathroom facilities. Visiting teachers stay in our semi-private accommodations with access to a teacher's lounge, complete with television, computers, and Wi-Fi access. Dining. Pali Institute features buffet-style dining with something for everyone at every meal. Vegetarian options, fresh salad bar, fresh fruit, and beverages are all included. Teachers and students alike come away talking about how much they enjoy our meals. Mountain weather. As an outdoor education center, most of our programming takes place outdoors. The majority of our days enjoy beautiful California sunshine.
but we find it is best to be prepared for any type of weather. Throughout the season, the temperatures drop at night. So always be prepared for chilly night temperatures with long pants and a sweatshirt or jacket. The snow season can begin as early as October. Boots, beanies, jackets, and lots of socks are a must. The ground can be snowy January through March, and some school groups are lucky enough to be here for beautiful fresh snowfall. Parent Pack. Included in the Parent Pack is valuable information about our program, Pali Institute's rules and policies, a packing list, and a health history form. Login information and instructions will be sent to you via email from our Visiting Schools Department. If you need any assistance with your Parent Pack, please contact the Pali Institute team at 909-867-5743. Medications. All medications must be checked in through our nursing staff upon arrival, including emergency medications such as inhalers and EpiPens. Afterwards, these medications will be passed back out per your school's requirement. To ensure proper administration, all medication that your child uses on an ongoing basis and plans to use at Pali must be in its original pharmacy labeled bottle. Our healthcare staff will not administer any medication not in its original pharmacy labeled bottle. All medication is kept in the infirmary. Students may not store nor administer their personal medications. The only exceptions would be children who have asthma or anaphylactic allergies. Communication and visitation. Unless there's an emergency, please be aware that your child will not have access to telephones or email during their stay. Please do not send your child with a cell phone or expect that your child will be calling home during their stay at Pali. Parental visitations are not permitted while your child is at Pali. Your child's stay at Pali is a wonderful opportunity for them to gain independence and establish a sense of self-confidence. Mail. Parents are welcome to send a personal letter via one-way email to mail@paliinstitute.com or via USPS addressed as follows: child's name, school name, Pali Institute, P.O. Box 2237, Running Springs, California, 92382. Any mail that you wish to send should be mailed 2 weeks prior to your child's arrival. Pali Camp Store. The camp store has a wide variety of items ranging from sweatshirts to lip balm. The Pali store is 100% optional and it is not a requirement that your child bring money. Before your child visits, your school may place an online pre-order for camp store merchandise. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please call or email us.
Luis, would you be able to share that link with me and I can share that out with families?
Definitely. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Course. And then I can pass it over now, right? If anybody has any questions, you are more than welcome to unmute yourselves, ask the question, or send it on the chat. And either, the teachers or I will answer depending on who needs to help answer it. Y si tienen algunas preguntas, ahora pueden sacarse del mute, ¿verdad? Y pueden hacer las preguntitas o las pueden mandar en el chat si quieren que contestemos alguna pregunta o preocupación. Y la maestra o yo tomamos turno dependiendo a quién le pertenezca la pregunta.
I joined the meeting late. I just wanted to clarify how many days would they be at the institute?
Yeah, so the trip is going to be 2 nights. So it'll
nights,
be
okay.
Friday, I believe Friday to Sunday. Is that correct, Ms. Frenes-Gomez?
That is correct. They leave Friday morning, January 30th. They'll come to school, we'll take attendance, and then they will load the buses and then head out to camp about 8:30 or so.
Mhm.
And then they will return on Sunday midday-ish. So 2 nights and 3 days. Any other questions from any parents? I know a few joined a few minutes late. I will share the link out.
Yeah.
Our registration does close in the next week and a half or so. It closes on
Right.
I believe
Is there a feed?
There is no fee. Thank you for
Oh,
asking.
okay.
This is completely free for your child, your sixth grade child to go. There is no fee associated with this at all. So it's a great
Oh,
opportunity.
yes.
There is a maximum number of students, so we can only take up to 50. So it is come first serve. So that's why we do encourage you to register as soon as possible. Once you fill out our form that was sent via Parent Square, once we provide that information over to Pali Institute, then they will then turn around and share the official registration packet, packing list, medical information, all the other good stuff that's going to be coming from the camp itself.
And then I do see a couple questions in the chat. Kevin asked if the kiddos are able to bring watches. Watches are allowed. The only restriction we have with electronics is anything that can connect to a Wi-Fi. So phones and things like Apple Watches, those are not allowed. But if you have like a regular digital watch or anything like that, right, as long as it doesn't have communication, those are allowed.
And are parents able to volunteer? No, this is not for parents. We will be
Sorry,
sending
honey, delete it. I
two.
do not.
I'm gonna just make sure we put everybody on mute. We will be sending two staff members, two Los Nietos Middle School staff members. So we will have two of our very own staff members there. I will also send updates at least once when they arrive and once when they're on the way back. No news is good news, so you don't want to hear from the camp. Should the camp, and at least you could probably share a little bit more, but the camp will probably only reach out if there is an emergency.
Mhm.
But other than that, you will not be hearing from camp.
Yeah, that is correct. And I see another question from Kylie. If there's going to be other schools attending. Yeah, so at that point, there are other schools attending, but the program and the schedule is built for the schools to do their activities separately. So there's no activities that will have schools mixing together. The only time students are in the same area from different schools is when they're eating their meals in the dining hall. But even then, every student sits with their cabin with their own school. And I see another question about who is sleeping inside the cabin. So the Pali staff members are the ones that supervise the cabins, right? As we want an adult to be there to help your child throughout the night if they needed any help. So it is our staff members and they are all trained, they're all background checked, right? The same level that the education department, right? Background checks their teachers. So those are the adults that will be supervising the children overnight. Uh, then I see a question here that's potentially for you, Denise. How do I sign up?
So the sign up, the initial sign up, the initial registration form is on Parent Square. I reshared that via Parent Square yesterday. So you'll want to check Parent Square. You'll fill out your initial information on there. That is what gives you a number. So once we reach 51, those students will be placed on a wait list. So this is up to maximum of 50 students. So once you fill out your initial information, your parent email that you want all of your important information being shared with the camp must be included in that initial registration that I sent out yesterday. As a reminder, I sent it out about 2 weeks ago also. That email will be shared with the camp, and then they will then share additional registration forms that will need to be completed before your student leaves to camp.
Yeah, awesome. And then I see a couple more questions about the camp. So let's start. Kevin asked, does the campsite have cameras? We do have cameras in some of our major, like most populated areas, like the kitchen and the health center, but there's no cameras in the cabins or anything like that, right? Because obviously that wouldn't be appropriate when children are in there. As far as the cabins themselves, they have up to 12 beds. So usually it's groups of up to 11 students and then that one adult that is supervising the students. And they all sleep in the same cabin. There's obviously a bed for each person, right, to sleep in their own bed. But the idea is that that adult is there available in case the students don't feel good, they feel sick, they're homesick, whatever it is, that adult is there to help them since the parents aren't there, right? Marisol asked if the campus is gated. Yep, we do have a gated location. And there's only one main entrance to come to Pali that has a gate and a camera. So we're always know who's coming in through that gate. And I see a question here from Ian. If the kids are able to pick their roommates, that is up to the school how they set up the cabins.
So we will ask for Ms. Branzalaya's input and the teacher's input to put the kids into cabins, especially right, male and female, and then
Correct.
they'll know best on how to group them. So let's see, there was another question about the registration. So yes, when I sent out the registration or the information on Parent Square, if you scroll to the bottom or actually at the top, there's a blue button. It says complete form. So that's the button you'll want to click on, and then you can submit your initial registration on there.
Let's see. And then I see a question here. If my child wants to be picked up mid-trip, is that possible? You know, you're all the parents, of course, you can come pick up your child if you deem necessary. When the children, you know, if they're having like homesick issues or things like that, which is what I would expect would be the reason why our student would want to go home. We have staff members at Pali that help through those feelings and those situations. And then the teachers that are chaperoning the trip who know your child better will be able to help as well, right? If a student feels the need of wanting to go home, and then the school makes that decision to call home if we think it's necessary at that point to help them, right? We, of course, don't want to see them gone, right? We want them to have fun, but it's normal for a child to, you know, to have those feelings where they potentially feel like they would want to go home. We just want them to have fun and enjoy this experience and not miss it out.
I do want to share if we have parents here who've had other children go to camp, right? If you'd like to share your own experience with your child going away, I had my two children are adults. One of my daughter's 22 now, and she went to Pali when she was in seventh grade, and she still remembers that trip. So it's a really great experience. This is actually a great little taste for the Washington, D.C. trip, which hopefully they'll get to go when they're in eighth grade, right? That's a week-long trip. So this is a weekend trip. It's a pretty quick turnaround trip that it would just be a great opportunity for them to be able to go. Again, this is a family decision, one that you have to make as a family if this is right for you. But we really encourage you to allow your child to experience this. They may get homesick. There may be some tears, but nothing that, you know, by the time they come back, they're going to be very happy. I don't think I've seen a child yet that comes back upset or miserable. Quite the opposite. They'll be talking about it forever. We have a
Um,
question about food.
Yeah, and we are doing all three meals just like we would do at home, right? At Pali, the meals are going to be provided as part of the experience. So we're going to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner at our dining hall. The food is buffet style, really student-friendly food, right? And if your child has any dietary restrictions, think vegetarian, gluten-free, any food allergies, those are all things that we can accommodate for, and we can have food available for your child. There's also fruit, fresh fruit always available for snacks for the students that they can take on, you know, during their activities if they get snacky or hungry and things like that.
Good question about drop off and pickup. So they would arrive to school as scheduled on that Friday, the 30th of January. As a matter of fact, we may even ask them to be here a little earlier, probably by 7:30. Let's see, it's Friday, January 30th. So it'll be the regular school time. Bus will probably leave about 8 or 8:30. And then they will return back from camp back to their school site back to the middle school by noon or so on Sunday, February 1st. They will go on a beautiful charter bus. It is not a school bus. It is a beautiful charter bus with a bathroom in it. If your child may get car sick or motion sickness, and we encourage you to give them some medication before they get on the bus, before they leave home, because it could be a wind, it's about an hour and a half drive up, but they're there pretty quickly. Let's see, what time would they arrive back and where? So those details again, we'll send out once we get closer to the date. But again, they leave about 8:30 Friday, return about noon on Sunday, back to their school site. Okay, if there are no other questions, I will reshare the video link that Luis shared with you today in case you join late or just want to revisit it. I want to watch it with your child if they're not there with you tonight. I will reshare that link with you tomorrow. And then again, you can do your pre-registration on Parent Square. Again, I sent that yesterday. If you're not registered on Parent Square, please call us tomorrow so we can walk you through that, because that is how all of our information is shared through the district, through your school site. So it's really important you are on Parent Square. We will walk you through getting registered on Parent Square. And then once we have your initial registration, we will share your email with camp so that they will send out the additional registration forms. There is still open space. I cannot guarantee when it's going to get to number 50. We have up to 50 spaces available at, well, they're not all full. They're not, we have space available. They're not all full yet. And then a couple of activities that students can participate. That'll be our last question. This is only for sixth graders, correct? This is only for sixth graders. Seventh graders will be going to see me over spring break, and eighth graders will be going to Washington, D.C. over spring break. Quickly, Luis, any activities that you can share that they may be participating in?
Yeah, so we have a lot of them available, and it's up to the school to decide which activities they pick. But a couple of examples, we have outdoor activities like going on hikes, learning how to survive in the woods and building shelters. We have a nature center with turtles and snakes that the students get to meet and learn about, biology and reptiles. We have a big ropes course and a zip line, right? So students can do more adventure-based stuff. And then several classes where the students work together as a team, right, to achieve a common goal. So there's different ones in your classic archery, right, where we teach them how to shoot an arrow with a bow and things like that. So we offer a lot of activities, and the school are the ones that decide which ones your students will do. And it just to end, if any parent had a question for Pali specifically after this, you're more than welcome to call us. Our number, if you Google Pali Institute, it should come up. And you can ask for me. My name is Luis, Luis, and I'd be happy to help answer any questions. Y lo digo en español también, pero si tienen alguna otra pregunta antes de que decidan, ¿verdad?, registrar a su hijo o hija, pueden llamar en confianza al teléfono de nosotros en Pali Institute. Preguntan por mí, mi nombre es Luis, y me gustaría ayudarles, ¿verdad?, a contestar alguna pregunta si quieren, ¿verdad?, antes de que decidan registrar a su hijo o hija.
One last thing, I did see a parent ask that there's no blue button to register. So I know Ms. Branzalaya reshared it, and I don't know if the registration form was on there. So I'm going to reshare it right now. So you'll see an email come through from me. And at the bottom of that, you'll see it'll have a blue button at the top or at the bottom. So you'll want to click on that button. And I'm sending it now. So you should see it in your Parent Square any minute. Go ahead, Ms. Branzalaya.
When they are officially registered, do they get something back from you so we know who's registered?
Yes. So once the date cuts off, we have until next Friday. Let me just confirm that was the end date that I put on here. Yeah. So December 12th. On December 12th, I will send a confirmation email to all families that are confirmed. If you are on a waiting list, I'll let you know that you are on a waiting list. And then once you receive that confirmation, I will share that information with the camp. And then shortly after the 12th, you'll receive additional registration packets from camp directly. Any other questions? Oh, Mr. Bonilla, thank you very much. Mr. Bonilla just added the YouTube link there for you to view. If you click on that, you'll be able to see that once we exit this meeting.
Mhm.
And in any case, I will reshare that tomorrow in an email. And I'll have my contact information. If you don't already have that, you can always contact me at that time. Okay, if there are no other questions, we'll go ahead and let you go ahead and have dinner. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Please reach out to me or to Susana if you have any other questions, to Ms. Branzalaya also, of course. I want to thank all of you for being here and taking time out of your evening. And to Mr. Bonilla, thank you for being here this evening and share this information.
Yeah, of course. Have a good night, and we hope to see a lot of you there.
Okay, very good. Have a good evening, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.